Welcome back to our channel. Today is an absolutely spectacular, drama-filled day in the soap universe, and we are buzzing with excitement to dive into the latest Port Charles chaos with all of you. Grab your favorite snack, get comfortable, and let's unpack the absolute madness that just went down, because there is so much to discuss. Oh my god, I'm screaming. I literally cannot even process what is happening right now. I was sitting here eating my dinner, completely minding my own business, and I actually choked on my drink. I had to pause the TV and text my friend immediately because I was like, are you serious right now? This show is actually trying to send me into cardiac arrest, I swear to you. We need to talk about Pascal Levesque and this entire Windermere situation because my brain is short-circuiting. The audacity of this man. The absolute unhinged behavior of everyone involved. I am unwell. I am literally unwell. My jaw dropped and it is still on the floor. And I don't think I'll ever recover from the sheer stress of this storyline. Okay, but listen, we have to start with the warehouse scene because the cinematic drama of it all was just too much for me to handle. So Pascal is literally tied to a chair in the Corinthos coffee warehouse. Which, by the way, why is it always the coffee warehouse? Don't they have other properties? Does anyone even roast coffee there anymore? Whatever, anyway. He is tied up and he is sweating bullets. And he absolutely should be. Because he is staring down Sonny Corinthos, Laura Collins, and Lucas Jones. The triple threat, I'm yelling at my screen at this point because this is the team up of the century. You have a mob boss, the mayor, and a grieving boyfriend all ready to absolutely destroy this man. Oh wait, before that happened actually. I forgot to mention earlier, but remember how Jocelyn caused that brief power outage at Windermere during her escape attempt? Pascal literally tried to use that exact moment of chaos to slip out of the castle and run away in his car. But Sonny, iconic, legendary, always one step ahead. Sonny literally pulled the spark plug wires out of his car. I can't breathe. I'm dead. Sonny just disabling a getaway car like it's a casual Tuesday afternoon. So that is exactly how Pascal ended up strapped to a chair in a dark, dusty warehouse. And don't even get me started on Lucas Jones. Honestly, Lucas has been sitting in the background for months, quietly grieving Marco Rios while everyone else got all the screen time. And I have been so mad about it. But now he is front and center and he is out for blood. Pascal helped Jen Sidwell cover up Henry Dalton's murder. And there's that whole tangled, messy thread that led to Ross Cullum killing Marco. Lucas knows Pascal is tied to all of this. Lucas is looking at Pascal like he wants to set him on fire with his mind, and I am here for it. Get him, Lucas. Make him pay. But wait. Let's talk about Jen Sidwell for a second, because that man is actually unhinged. Sidwell is out for blood right now because he suspects that Pascal is the one behind Marco Rios' demise. Which is insane, by the way, because we all know Ross Cullum did it. We literally watched it happen. But Sidwell is so paranoid and lethal that he's just pointing fingers everywhere. And now Pascal is officially on his hit list. If Sidwell corners Pascal, he is a goner. Like a literal corpse on the Windermere floor. Pascal knows this. You can see the absolute panic in his eyes as he realizes his own boss wants to end him. So Pascal is sitting there doing the math in his head. He can't go back to Windermere. He just can't. Sidwell will end him the second he walks through the door. So Sonny is literally his only path to staying alive. At this point, I'm pacing around my living room because the stakes are so high. Sonny is offering him a deal. Turn on Sidwell, help us take him down and we'll let you live. It's a classic mob ultimatum, and honestly, Pascal would be a total idiot not to take it. He has to take his chances with Sonny because Sidwell is a guaranteed death sentence. And then there's the blackmail. I completely got sidetracked, but remember the blackmail. Laura and Sonny have been dealing with this nightmare for months. Sidwell is holding these photos over their heads, and they desperately need a way out. Pascal is the key. Pascal is the butler. He literally has the keys to the kingdom. I'm calling it now. Pascal's going to give Lucas the safe combination to remove those blackmail photos. He has to. It's his only bargaining chip to prove he's actually useful to the team. If he doesn't hand over that combo, Sonny is going to lose his patience. And we all know what happens when Sonny loses his patience. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever anyway, Lucas is going to absolutely gloat to Pascal's face. Remember how Detective Joe Fitzpatrick showed up at Windermere asking questions about Marco Rios? That was Lucas's doing. Lucas pointed the cops right at Pascal and Sidwell was furious. I can just picture Lucas leaning over Pascal in that warehouse, totally gloating about sending the cops to his door and ruining his life. The absolute audacity of Lucas Jones right now is my favorite thing on television. He is not holding back, and he is letting Pascal know exactly who is in charge now. But wait, the biggest plot twist. I literally can't breathe. Jocelyn. We have to talk about Jocelyn Jax. She is currently being held captive in the sub-basement of Windermere by Cassius, who is still pretending to be Nathan West, which is a whole other level of unhinged delusion, but I digress. Jocelyn is down there fighting for her life, finding makeshift shivs left by Anna Devane, trying to escape, and Pascal knows. Pascal knows she's down there. Pascal has been taunting Jocelyn in her cell. He knows exactly where she is and exactly how desperate she is. And right now in that warehouse, he is having a massive internal crisis. Because think about it. Sonny Corinthos is Jocelyn's former stepdad. He basically raised her. He loves her like his own daughter. If Pascal decides to make Sonny his new boss and help him take down Sidwell, he has to come clean about everything. Everything. He cannot keep secrets from a mob boss who is actively trying to save his life. Because if he holds back the fact that Jocelyn is a hostage and Sonny finds out later, oh my god. Sonny will literally put Pascal in the harbor. There won't be a trial, there won't be a conversation. Sonny is the kind of guy who would end Pascal with his bare hands for hiding something like that. Pascal is terrified of Sidwell, but he needs to be absolutely terrified of Sonny. I was literally screaming at the TV, tell him about Jocelyn, you coward. Pascal might worry that if the Jocelyn shocker comes out another way, Sonny could end him just as easily as Sidwell could over Marco. So if Pascal is going to essentially defect and join Sonny's side, he might as well go all in. I am predicting right now, mark my words, Pascal is going to drop the Jocelyn curveball right in the middle of this interrogation. He's going to hope that being honest about her captivity will prove his new loyalty to Sonny and help him survive. He's going to trade Jocelyn's life for his own, and it is going to be the most intense scene ever. Can you even imagine the reaction in that warehouse when he says her name? Sonny is going to lose his absolute mind. He is going to flip that table. Laura is going to be stunned, probably clutching her pearls. And Lucas is going to have a full-blown meltdown, because here is the absolute wildest part of this entire storyline. Lucas lies at Windermere. Seriously, I need to take a sip of water because I am getting so worked up. Lucas has been living at Windermere this whole time. He has literally been walking around upstairs, drinking his morning coffee, morning Marco, completely oblivious to the fact that captive Jocelyn Jax is right under his nose in the sub-basement. How big is this castle? It's actually insane. Who cleans the sub-basement? He is going to feel so incredibly guilty that he didn't hear her or see anything, but also, he is going to go into full-on superhero mode the second he finds out. Once Pascal drops this bombshell, Lucas is going to be on a mission to get her out of there as soon as possible. And since Lucas still resides at Windermere, he stands the absolute best chance of making Jocelyn's freedom happen. He knows the layout, he has a legitimate reason to be walking around the property, and Jen Sidwell isn't calculating for him. Sidwell has been worrying about Sonny and Laura, but he has completely ignored Lucas. Lucas is the ultimate wildcard. Sidwell doesn't even see him as a threat, which is going to be his biggest downfall. I am literally shaking just thinking about Lucas marching back into Windermere, armed with the safe combination for the blackmail photos and the knowledge of where Jocelyn is being held. He's going to dismantle Sidwell's entire operation from the inside out. It is going to be iconic. I am already planning my watch party for when this goes down, because it is going to be the episode of the year. Lucas sneaking past Cassius, Lucas unlocking that cell, I am so here for it. And poor Jocelyn, she has been trying so hard. She ambushed Cassius, she caused a power outage, she has been so resilient. But her physical escape was stopped by Sidwell at gunpoint, which was just devastating to watch. She needs help from the outside, and Lucas is going to be her knight in shining armor. I am so ready for this team up. Lucas and Jocelyn breaking out of Windermere together while Sonny handles the muscle. Injected into my veins right now. Okay, let me just circle back because my brain is going a million miles an hour and I keep forgetting things. Pascal is tied to the chair. He has the safe combo. He knows about Jocelyn. He knows Sidwell wants him dead. He knows Cullum killed Marco. Pascal is literally sitting on a goldmine of information, and he is just one push away from spilling all of it. Sonny's ultimatum is the exact pressure cooker needed to make him crack. Pascal is a weasel, and weasels always sing when they are cornered. Why would Sidwell even do that? Why would he alienate his own butler when his butler knows literally all of his secrets? It's so arrogant. Sidwell needs to get it together, I swear. He thought he was untouchable. But he just handed his biggest weakness right to Sonny Corinthos. on a silver platter. The audacity of these villains thinking they can outsmart the Port Charles veterans. It never works. You don't mess with Sonny, you don't mess with Laura, and you certainly don't mess with a grieving Lucas Jones. Anyway, I am completely exhausted from just thinking about all of this. The drama is at an all-time high. The stakes are literally life or death. And I am personally offended that I have to wait for the next episode to see Pascal actually open his mouth. He better spill everything. If he tries to hold back, I will personally jump through the screen and shake him myself. Okay? I need to go lie down and process this because my heart is beating way too fast. This show is wild, you guys. Absolutely, positively wild.